Good day, everyone. Welcome to today's newspaper review on your favorite channel, Africa Edge TV, located in Osun State, Nigeria. And I am Oladele Akbara. Firstly, let us start today's newspaper review from the Punch newspaper. Gov pool. INEC to appeal court order on temporal voters' cards. The Independent National Electoral Commission on Thursday night said it would appeal the court order, which stated that voters should be allowed to make use of the temporal voters card during the March 18, 2023 governorship and state assembly election. The spokesperson for the chairman of the commission, Rotimi Oyekanmi, made this known to our correspondent. He said, INEC has served a copy of the judgment delivered on Thursday by the Federal High Court, Abuja Division, which ordered it to allow two plaintiffs to vote with their TVC. The commission is taking immediate steps to appeal against the judgment of the trial court. The Punch report that the Federal High Court in Abuja on Thursday ordered the Independent National Electoral Commission to allow the use of temporal voters card in the forthcoming governorship and state House of Assembly election, which had been slated for March 18. Two aggrieved Nigeria had filed a suit seeking the use of the temporal voters card in the general election in the absence of the permanent voters card. The plaintiffs Koforola Olusegun and Wilson Allwell in the suit filed on February 8 and marked FHC ABJ CS 1802023 challenged the position of INEC and asked the court to determine whether a person whose name appeared in the electronic format in INEC central database and manual, printed paper-based record or hard copy format of the register of voters has been assigned a voter's identification number can be said to be entitled to be accredited to vote with his or her TVC in the general election to be conducted by the defendant. Ruling, the court held that there was no portion of the law but the 1999 Constitution and the Electoral Act that stated that it was only the TVCs that could be used, but the law under Section 47 provided for a voter card. Kwara PDP APC trade wars over alleged voters inducements. The Kwara State branch of the People's Democratic Party on Thursday raised the alarm over alleged transfer of funds from the state government account to voters to alleged inducing them ahead of the March 18 governorship and House of Assembly election. Speaking at a press conference in Ilorin, the Director General of the PDP Campaign Council in Kwara State, Professor Ali Ahmed, said the council had directed its legal department to write the Economic and Financial Crime Commission and other anti-corruption agency over the development. He stated, "We have correct and factual information about how political office holders, private individuals outside government, influential people in our society, and even bureaucrats receive huge money from government accounts, and these individuals then either retain the money as their own to buy their support, while others are charged with paying a huge part of money in tranches of 20,000 naira, 30,000 naira, and 10,000 naira to original voters." The DG PDP Campaign Council, who said the alleged voters' endorsement was coupled with subtle threats to political appointees, civil servants, and traditional rulers, adding that beneficiaries were told to toast the line or get punished. The PDP, which appealed to people in the state to take the token they were being given, advised them to vote for the PDP and its governorship candidate Alhaji Jamal Abdullahi in March 18 governorship election. But the government, in a swift reaction, denied the allegation, claiming that the opposition party was lying that the APC was using government money to buy voters for election. A statement by the State Commissioner for Finance and the spokesperson for the APC campaign council in the state, Mrs. Florence Oyeyemi, read that there was no truth whatsoever in the claim of the PDP, adding that the party was notorious for its reckless claim and the penchant for outrage falsehood. 273 Osun retirees get 1.5 billion naira bond certificates. The Osun State Governor Ademola Adeleke on Thursday said his administration had released over 1.528 billion naira for the bond certificate of 273 retired primary school teachers, local and state government workers. Speaking at an event in Osogbo on Thursday, where the beneficiaries received their certificates, Adeleke also disclosed that a sum of 350 million naira had equally been released as gratis for retired staff of local government, primary schools, secondary schools, tertiary institutions, civil servants, and staff of parastatals in the state. The governor, who said since he took over the administration of the state, his focus had been on how best to resolve outstanding workers' debts, adding that workers in and out of service deserve their due emoluments. It was in that spirit that I attended to the issues of half salary. We are paying it and we will clear all outstandings based on our people-oriented templates. Many Nigerians doctor abroad face discrimination. MDCN. The Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria has advised newly inducted foreign-trained doctors to consider practicing in their country instead of traveling abroad for greener pastures. The MDCN said many of the doctors who have migrated to other countries are currently regretting their action as they face discrimination. The registrar of the council, Dr. Tijani Sanusi, said this on Thursday during the induction ceremony of 469 medicine graduates and 8 dentistry graduates. He said, people continue to say that they want to immigrate. If you go out, have a mission, you can avail yourself of the best facilities there in terms of training. But always remember that there is no other country better than your own and think of coming back. Please, the issue of Japa won't do anybody any good. Sanusi also cautioned the newly inducted doctor against participating in medical association strike. The Minister of Health, Dr. Ngozi Anire, who was represented by the Director of Planning, Research and Statistics of the ministry, Dr. Ngozi Azodo, lamented the mass exodus of doctors and urged the inducted doctors to render selfless service to patients. Now, in the Vanguard newspaper, Atiku sympathized with Lagos government victim over train accident. The presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Atiku Abubakar, has condoled with Lagos State government over the crash that involved a train and bus on Thursday morning. Atiku also sympathized with friends and family of the victims of the accident as well as residents of Lagos over the mishap. Vanguard earlier reported that a train rammed into a Lagos State government staff bus where 6 people died and more than 80 were injured in the early hour of the day. Reacting, former vice president, while reacting via Twitter hours after the crash, said it was sad news for Nigerians, thus calling for a probe into the matter. Train BRT crash. We begged driver to wait, but he refused. Survivor. No fewer than 7 persons have been confirmed dead, while others sustained injuries in an accident involving a moving train and a Lagos State government staff bus at Shogunle area of Ikeja, Lagos State, yesterday. One of the survivors of the accident, simply called Titilayo, revealed that they begged the driver of the bus to wait for the train to pass, but he refused. According to the middle-aged female staff of Lagos State University Teaching Hospital, LASUT, Ikeja, who sustained injury on her lower limbs. I boarded the staff bus while going to work this morning, yesterday. The incident happened around 7:15 a.m. when we got to the intersection at PWD in Ikeja. The driver continued driving. Passengers inside the bus, including myself, begged him to wait for the train to pass before crossing, but he didn't listen. Midway, just before he could finish crossing the rail tracks, the accident happened. Many of us were rushed here, while 5 others were taken to Gbagada. Meanwhile, Lagos State Commander of Federal Road Safety Corps, FRSC, Babatunde Fariloye, has advised the Nigerian Railway Corporation, NRC, to install iron bars at railway level crossing to prevent train from running into vehicles as has been the case in recent times. Reacting to the train accident at Ikeja level crossing that claimed some life, the sector commander noted that there used to be iron bars at railway crossing that were dropped when a train was in motion, thereby preventing vehicles and pedestrians from using the crossing. Now to Tribune newspaper. Buhari expresses sadness over Lagos bus train accident. President Muhammadu Buhari has expressed sympathy over the accident involving a train and Lagos State BRT staff bus on Thursday in Shogunle area of Ikeja. A statement issued on Thursday by Gabal Shehu, Senior Special Assistant to the President, Media and Publicity, quoted the President as saying, "The accident at the level crossing involving the train and the BRT staff bus is stressing and extremely sad. I pray for the souls of the deceased and quick recovery for many who were injured." President Buhari also commended the Lagos State Authority and federal government agency for promptly getting involved in relief work. And that is all on the newspaper review for today. Join us tomorrow for another edition of the program. You can as well follow us and join us on all our social medias handle. I am Oladele Akpara.